Hello, everybody. It is me, Jurassic Master, here to say that today we're doing a breakdown on Winter Falcon episode 5. So yeah, let's get started. Also, we are going to be talking about the end credit scene, and if you do not know, starting from this episode to the end of the series, there are going to be end credit scenes. So just to let you know, towards the end, like last couple 2 episodes, I'll probably have a double end credit scene. Just to let you know. So yeah. There will be spoilers, so if you do not want any spoilers, click off the video now. This is your warning. I will be talking about the episode, so click off now. So there were a couple things that I felt like were a little off with the beginning fight of like the beginning of the episode. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was a pretty cool beginning of the episode, but so Bucky, when U.S. Agent and Bucky are fighting, U.S. Agent knocks Bucky into like one of the pole things back here, and he's just knocked like his. Yes, we see his arm get like sparks and electricity on his arms, and then he's just out for like basically the rest of the battle. Like he's just knocked out the whole time, and then Falcon has to battle him, holding his ground, which is good for him. You're going against a super soldier, but I'm just like, how did how did a super soldier not stand up to a super soldier, but another person who is not a super soldier could stand up to a super that was something that I was like, that doesn't make any sense really at all. And Falcon got his wings ripped off, so he probably is going to get some new wings. I think that's foreshadowing for something else that's probably to come. And so another thing is about the scene is that they're ripping the shield out of his arm. Of like, he has a shield in his arm, U.S. Agent's arm, and they're ripping it out. And I thought that was like, they rip it out, and then he clearly breaks his arm right there, and he's not like screaming in pain of like, ah, my arm, ah! He does like do a little, ah, that hurt, of just little scream. Yet again, he is a super soldier. And then just the scene later, his arm is like looks like he's about to do another punch of like, sort of like doing boxer of like ready to do another. I'm like, dude, you just broke your arm. Accept the loss. You just broke your arm. What are you doing? You're not gonna punch him again. If anything, I would run. Because you would, well, no, you can't because they have the shield. Never mind. Okay, you were smart. Never mind. You weren't. I don't know what I'm saying. So we get a scene where Joaquin and Falcon are hanging out together, and I notice, and then Falcon has the shield in his hand and is walking away, and Joaquin says, "Are you gonna take this?" And Falcon said, "Keep it as a souvenir." Or some lines along the lines of that. And I'm wondering if he is supposed to play, or is supposed to be like is going to be like the next Falcon. Maybe. So, because in the comics he does become a Falcon hybrid thing. Highly doubt they're gonna do that to him, but they might. I don't know. So we are introduced to this lady named Valentina Allegrina del Fortina, I think some it was super long. I think I remember the beginning half of being Valentina, and I was like, who are you? Who is this? I was really confused. I'm like, wait, who is this person? Is this supposed to be the power broker or power breaker? Because I thought it was that one lady, but this is not who Valentina is. Valentina is this person from the comics. So a little bit of backstory on her is that she was a person working at S.H.I.E.L.D. and used to be with Nick Fury. So I'm wondering if they're going to bring that up. But she used to be with Nick Fury, and Nick Fury was off and on, would be with her and wouldn't be with her. So she sort of got tired of it and sort of went to Captain America of like, hey, Captain America, you want to be gonna be together, and Nick Fury got a little annoyed with that and was like, "Why do you keep doing this?" And then she was like, "Well, you never hang out with me, so I don't know." Basically that, and then she left Shield to join Hydra. There wasn't very much that I could find that was sort of explaining like backstory on behind of like her being in Hydra, but she worked with Hydra for a little bit, so I'm wondering if she's working for Hydra here too, and is like, "Hey, saw you took the super serum. Would you like to share the secret recipe?" Well, he doesn't know it, so maybe he can give. They might have to do like what they did to Isaiah of like, "Give me blood samples and maybe we can figure it out." I don't know. Oh my goodness, Zemo. So when Zemo was in Sokovia, just standing there, doing at the, I guess the not really the funeral, but like sort of like the in memory of Zemo was standing there and saying, "I thought you would be here earlier." And then Winter Soldier is like, "Yeah, I should kill you," and then puts a gun to his face. I'm like, "No, don't, no, you can't kill Zemo like that." And Zemo doesn't die. He is taken to Wakanda on the raft, which I did not think to remember to look what that is. I mean, we'll have an answer what the hell the raft is next video, next Winter Falcon, if there is something for the raft. But I don't know. I didn't look that up. I probably should have looked that up. I feel really dumb now. So, yeah. But Zemo goes with the Wakandans, and I don't like. It seems very suspicious of. He just let them catch him. Like I don't know. Like I have mixed feelings of like something's up. He's planning. He's got something in his head that's like he has a plan. He has a plan for something, which is very excited for what they could do for that. Of what could happen. Of like Zemo's planning something. Now in the second, my theory is in the second. Well, it's supposed to be second Black Panther movie was, I think, originally called Black Panther Secret Wars. Sorta does sound like Civil War. I'm wondering if Zemo is going to convince some Wakandans, like, "Hey, come on, guys, let's challenge the new king. Come on, guys. I'll help you if you help me. We can make this new play. We can make this." Zemo, he's up to something. Like something is happening in that little head of his that he's up to something, and I'm very excited because I love Zemo as a character. Like he has something planned. He's planning something. Something big is about to come. Like something's extreme. Stuff's about to go down. Like, oh my god, he's got something. He's got something planned. Oh, he's got something planned. I don't know what it is. Is it WandaVision? I'm hoping it's WandaVision because I need answers on that. I want to know. Wait a minute. Wait. Okay. New theory just happened to me. Maybe he's going to Wakanda to get advanced technology because the Wakandans have advanced technology. So he's going to Wakanda, gets some technology, escapes with the technology, then goes to WandaVision. But why would you need to go with a WandaVision? Who is the man? It has to be Zemo. Right? Something's off. He's definitely going to Wakanda. Okay. I'll have to chew on this later, but that's my new theory of he's going to Wakanda to get new technology to go to WandaVision. Boom, that's my new theory. I have to chew on that more. It was really cool to see, like, just to hear Isaiah's backstory, like how like his backstory of becoming a super soldier, of like what he had to deal with and everything. Like it was, excuse me, I'm so sorry, but it was really cool and interesting of like just hearing like the stories that he had to deal with of like, oh my god, like this was a really good episode. I really liked it. I like Isaiah. He seems like a cool character. Of just like he helps his friends get out, and I'm wondering now if. But he said he was the only one that survived, so maybe they're just saying that so that they don't get tested on. So there might be older super soldiers out there that we don't know about. Huh, interesting. I don't know. But like just the backstory of like what he had to deal with and everything was like, oh my, that it was. I can't even put it like it was really cool. Of like, not cool of not, it wasn't cool of like seeing him being tortured and everything. It was just like how he. I don't know how to explain. Like it was just really cool to see like hear his backstory of like, oh my god, look what you had to deal with. Like had like it was I don't know. It was I like Isaiah. He seems like a cool dude. I think it's hilarious that Winter Soldier is flirting with Falcon's sister, and Falcon's like, don't flirt with my sister, man. Don't do that. And I think it's funny. He's like being like, yo, dude, that's my sister. Just back up, buddy. It's just, and you can definitely tell Winter Soldier's doing it just to get underneath Falcon's skin. And I think that's really funny that they did that. So we see that the Leaper is back, and that one lady called Leaper. It's totally obvious that she's the power broker. It's basically saying that she's the power. Like, if it's not her, I'm gonna be really surprised. But she's basically calling that she's the power broker, or it's that other lady that Valentina wine. But I highly doubt it's that one. I think it's the other girl. She totally has to be the power broker, and it's like pretty obvious. So there's a scene where Falcon and Winter Soldier are talking, and Falcons gives Winter Soldier some advice of saying like, your therapist is making you say all this stuff, and plus we haven't seen the therapist at all. Like she's gone now. She just dipped. Like, when are you gonna come back? I know you had U.S. agent in control, but like he's basically he's not in control now. So where is she, and is she gonna come back? I'm wondering if she might be the power broker. She's someone important. I don't know. She seems like someone important. But as I was saying, Falcon is giving Winter Soldier some advice of like, hey, some things sometimes don't look to others to tell who you are. Maybe you need to personally come from the heart and tell what you need. And one of them was like, there's got to be someone in that book that you have that needs closure. And when he said that, I instantly thought of this man, and I swear to God, if he dies, he's gonna be like, lash out and be like, you killed my son, why did you kill my son? And then he's gonna go like out into the street, and then someone's gonna kill him, and then he's gonna be like, why? Ah! So there's a scene where he's sort of doing like a workout like montage of him like doing push-ups and throwing the shield and everything, and I would love to play frisbee with that shield. I'm a man who loves frisbee so much. Like, I love playing frisbee in the yard, and it's like, I don't know, something about throwing frisbees, and I want to throw that as the frisbee. But he's throwing the shield, and he's doing a terrible job. Like, he's like messing up. I'm like, literally 2 minutes ago you were throwing the shield and you were doing amazing, of like it hitting back at you, of like, what happened? Like, it's only been like 2 minutes, and you're like throwing the shield, and it's like going past your head, or like running into trees, or like stuff like that. I'm like, what happened? Why did you do this? What happened to you, man? You just like, all of a sudden we're like, you know what? Now is the time. I'm gonna forget how to throw a shield, but I'm gonna do workouts, push-ups, backflips, everything to seem super cool. But I'm gonna mess up the shield. Like, what happened? So there's a scene where Carly messages everybody and is like, does like a group chat or a group text saying, "All right, boys, we're gonna attack the GCR, something like that, the World Global Repopulate Council, something like that. I can't remember." But they're like, all right, she like message everybody, and everybody in the park is like getting a message of just standing up. I'm like, okay, that is not suspicious at all. And then they all like walk together in this one area. I'm like, how is nobody like saying, that's suspicious. Wait a minute, isn't that a wanted criminal over there that they're all surrounding? Like, how does that not draw any attention at all? Like, just, yeah, screw it, why not? This is not going to draw any attention. We're totally being secretive. So we get a scene where Falcon is opening the chest up, or the box. I don't understand why I said chest. But he's opening the box, and we don't see what's in the box yet. I'm assuming, my theory is it's a new suit, a new Winter Falcon, or a new Falcon suit that is made out of vibranium, so now it won't be tearing and breaking apart like every 2 minutes. My theory is how I don't think I can see it possibly being like the Captain America kind of style of look, but I honestly don't think it's going to be like that. I think it's going to be like his original suit, but that it can turn into a shield. Of like the wings can turn into a shield, and I think that would be so cool if they do that, because I really like that, of just that kind of like his wings could turn into a shield, and they did it in the first episode, and I was like, oh my goodness, they're gonna bring it, they're gonna do that, and it was so cool. And then the wings broke. I'm like, well, great, that idea just died, but now there's a possibility it might be doing that. So there is an end credit scene at the end of the movie where U.S. Agent is making his own shield, which I find interesting, because if he's making his own shield, I highly doubt it's made out of vibranium. And I just noticed that his thumb is red. He did not put on any gloves. That's he's gonna be running into battle with a red thumb instead of green thumb. But he's making his own shield. I highly doubt it's made out of vibranium. But if it is, that's Thank you so much for watching. It means so much to me that you took the time to watch this video. I know there's probably not very many of you people watching this, or if you even made it to the end, thank you so much for watching. It means so much to me. But, yeah, I'm having fun with I don't know if I like this series, but I also really like WandaVision. Like, they're both really good. I like WandaVision more because of it's a comedy, but I like this one because it's sort of like more of an action. So like I'm sort of torn of like I really like Falcon and the Winter Falcon, but I also really like WandaVision. So I'm like sort of torn of like which one do I like more? But I love this is basically how I felt. I miss WandaVision. Give me more WandaVision. Winter Falcon. Don't mind if I do. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. It means so much to me. And remember, juice boxes and horses do not belong in the Pokemon card deck. Woo!